All right. Let's get to the shout out, the pitch, and then we'll finally get to the great Corey Pine, Corey, if you're watching, sorry we're late. Shout out.
My brain is still in recovery mode.
Shout out.
My brain is still in recovery mode.
Shout out.
From taking in so many high-level important ideas.
Shout out.
From taking in so many high-level important ideas. The dial of ideas. I like talking about ideas. High level. The exchange of ideas.
Shout out.
High level. Still in recovery mode.
Looking forward to sharing more ideas.
A federal judge. So this is one of the most evil things and a great example of the just absolutely deteriorated state of the United States. There are humanitarian groups in the border who are trying to basically leave water and provisions for people crossing the border so they don't die of dehydration. They were criminally charged for doing this in one of the most, look, we know that the immigration policy is the rawest expression of barbarism, of white nationalism, of pure human cruelty, which is, I think, training us to accept greater and greater levels of simply obscenity and inhumanity from the Trump administration, from the Republican Party. And a federal judge has thrown out no more deaths convictions. David, can you take it from here? This is important.
Yeah, this is a group of, activists and volunteers who have been going around making sure that, human beings who are making this incredible journey across one of the hottest deserts in the world aren't dying of starvation and dehydration because these people are being forced out of their homes because of the economic conditions and the reality that the United States is, the economic hub of the region and has the highest paying jobs. So people are crossing over, to provide for their families. And, these people aren't even really taking the political stand on anything else other than, like, as human beings, we just cannot see people suffer in this way. And it's absolutely cruel. So they've been, providing water and food for a long time. And in Arizona, they started criminalizing that activity, and these people were arrested for putting water out and then, faced criminal charges. And yeah, so they won their case. The federal judge, blocked the criminal charges against it. Potentially they could face state charges, but then that could again go to the federal courts. Too, I just wanted to add as a kind of editorial note, this was won as a case of religious freedom, which, don't get me wrong, if you're a lawyer trying to get people off of criminal charges for something as humane as this, that is,
you got to use
what you got to do. But it just shows you sometimes how ridiculous our justice system is, that we can't even see as human beings that we shouldn't criminalize giving people water or food who are hungry and thirsty. And it really shows the depravity of our system and the system that we're trying to change.
Absolutely. So that's the shout out. You just watched a Michael Brooks show video. Subscribe to get them all. Why wouldn't you? Don't be foolish. Click subscribe below and become a patron as well. Patreon.com/TMBS. Thanks, everybody.